I heard a call for writing on hidden Carlisle, and I've written some longer poems on Carlisle, and I thought I could do something like that. And then later in the year, in December, I went to an open mic night. I heard another local poet read from his book of poems, his haiku poems, but they were based on the Lake District, inspired by the Lake District. But I loved the style, the short format, and I thought that suited my style of writing better. And I started to write haikus, and he told me, John Chambers, who wrote that book, he told me that it was addictive. And so I started to write them, and it just seemed to continue and continue. And there's 400 odd, yeah. Carlisle, there's a lot to write about in Carlisle, and one of the points about hidden Carlisle is I've lived here 40 years, and I love Carlisle, and I very much appreciate it, but I don't think it has in the past pushed itself forward enough. It's changing now, they're catching up, I think, but the idea was to portray it and capture a moment in time. As I started to write the haikus, I learned more about Japanese culture, and I felt that was a benefit as well. And so I found out of these traditions, and they're reflected in the exhibitions. And hopefully this week, a local school, some school children will come down, and the idea is for them, because they study it apparently on the curriculum and write haikus. They're much better than me at writing haikus, so they hopefully will come down and write some haikus. And the idea as well is for people to come along, and they might bring some haikus that they've done before, or some poetry, or they might write some here, and that's what I would ask them, what do they like about Carlisle, if they can write that down, and they would put it in the wardrobe.